was just crap from start to finish. First I got a whole village killed, and then I couldn't lift her curse and she died. Oh, man.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back in the bleakest swamp in all of Velen. And that really is saying something, because Velen has its share of dismal and dreary swamps, to say the least. Okay, couple quick real-world updates here. I have my render rig going, and it generally doesn't kick up the fan to high, and the mic generally doesn't pick it up, but could happen. You know, if you're going to record and upload, at some point you have to render, so you got to risk the render rig getting into the audio with its fan. Okay, and another audio difficulty possibly is there is an awful lot of road construction going on around my area, so unfortunately that may be some immersion breaking noise going on in the background. I apologize for all that, but circumstances beyond my control. All right, now, I guess, well, first of all, Tamara doesn't want to look at us, so let's get out of her line of sight. Guess we're going to Crow's Perch to see the Baron, another person who probably doesn't want to see us, but gotta do it. Gotta see if there's a reward for us to collect. And then after that, we gotta figure out what Geralt's going to do next. He's got a bunch of side quests, secondary quests he could do, and he could go to Novigrad and get right into following Ciri, but I have a sense that once we get to Novigrad, there's not going to be a, an immediate jumping onto a ship. Oh my God, these three bows. It's my favorite Three Stooges. And I love when they're talking about me and shooing me away. So, when exactly does the third stooge get off his night shift here and I guess go take a... when does he get to take a rest from having the same damn conversation all night long? Is it like, what is it, like 5 a.m.? It's 4 a.m. now. It must be like 5 a.m. Anyway. Okay, I wonder if, I did eat a little bit of food. Should I go to the merchant here? Well, I guess that answers that. The merchant isn't at his stand. Never mind. Let's go see Fergus, and he can buy some crappy swords off us for a pittance. But whatever, he'll be doing us a favor as far as carry weight goes. I wonder if I should hang on to this stuff until I see a blacksmith and get a whopping 2 crowns extra per sword. Yeah, well, the merchant may not be at his stand, but Fergus is always at the anvil. He's a dedicated dwarf.
How may I assist you?
In the same way you always do, you are going to buy crap off us and repair my crap that I want to keep and not sell to you. Okay, Velen Longsword, Velen Longsword, Velen Longsword, and Velen Longsword. Very nice. And now we will have him repair. Oh, probably my stuff isn't even 94%. All right, let's have him repair it. And let's, yeah, I guess it's worth it. These are just like barely scratched, but whatever. Okay, 1 crown for 1% damage. Very good. Thank you, Fergus. We will say farewell.
So long.
And now we will go see the Baron. I wonder if is he in his study? Or is he, looks like he's out here. No. Come on, no. Oh my god, I released one little thing out into the world and...
What the hell happened?
Hanged
Exactly.
himself. Plain enough to see.
Don't be a wise ass, because you're going to be hung.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer?
No,
He
I
was
take
what
you
he
for someone
was.
who's about to be
A right
murdered.
bastard. But I respected him.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually,
Yeah.
though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail?
I would have you show a little bit of
Baron was a
compassion.
good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
So that's one more thing that I caused to happen.
What do you say we hit the high road?
These butchers are going to take over and make things absolutely miserable for the locals. All I wanted to do was save the kids from the crones. Oh, and I'm never going to live this down. This is just amazing. Where's the... You guys start making it miserable for the locals, and I'm going to come back and start making it miserable for you.
Nothing here for you.
Yeah, there is. There's somebody who's going to get beat. I can't believe it.
Set out in search of fortune. Later.
Oh, man. Seriously? Well, is anybody going to cut him down and bury him, or are you guys just going to stare at him for the next month? I gotta get out, because I'm gonna take my sword out and kill every last one of you. Oh my god, I can't believe what I set in motion. This is crazy. Why are we... What's going on here? You guys are... What are you... You're like recoiling to defend yourself here from what? Oh my god. Oh, I gotta get out of Crow's Perch. This is madness. I can't even believe it. Alright, well, where are we going now? I guess we could do... try to do another good deed here and get Kira's missing transport headed her way and find out that it, you know, causes a major drought and kills everyone in the Northern Realms because I tried to find a missing transport. Okay. So let's set this as our selected quest. And
Where'd you come from?
I guess it's worth it to take a moment here and save the game. Alright, so where is Kira's quest going to take us here? Hopefully as far away from Crow's Perch as witcherly possible. Favor for a friend. Now, would that not be a moving target if that's... okay, anyway, let's get to it here. Yeah, there's only two of you out here now, so I guess... Okay, Roach, where are you? Haven't seen you for a while. You're underneath the bridge. Hanging out with the trolls, I guess.
Go, go.
Yeah, really, Roach, go. Get us out of here. Oh my god. And I'm heading in the wrong direction. I was just testing you, Roach. See if you knew which direction we were supposed to go in. I knew all along. You, however, man, did I catch you in a silly faux pas there. Alright, you're not going to follow the... Come on, Roach, follow the... Thank you. Where do we want to go to the left here, yes? And there... Oops, don't run people over, Roach. That's awfully rude. Unless they're the Baron's henchmen, don't run them over.
Slower.
Okay, so that merchant... Let me see something here. Would you happen to have Redanian herbal?
Buying or just perusing?
Oh, you know what the other thing is? I never got to play Gwent with the... Oh, I'm gonna cry. I never got to play Gwent with the Baron. Damn it. Oh, this is just awful. Oh, man. Did I ever play Gwent with this guy? Alright, well,
Show me what you've
let's
got on offer.
let's see if he's got Redanian herbal for me. No, he's got like next to nothing except... What is this? Adelbert Kermit's first map. Don't I have this already? Let me check my I have some kind of maps from that guy. And that would be under, what would it be under? Quest items, other. And it would look like a map thingy. Adelbert, I've got his third map. Would they stack in my inventory close to one another, or do I have to check? Edwin Grilloff's first. there's an awful lot of treasure barriers, isn't there? Let's find some Witcher gear. Okay, so that's Witcher gear. What is Adelbert Kermit's? You've already read Witcher gear as well. Okay. So since it's Witcher gear and I don't have the first map, we need to purchase it. Right? And I don't know, does that give me any clue as to whether or not I've played Gwent with this guy before?
Just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
I think if I play Gwent now, it's gonna, every turn, every round, it's gonna remind me that I'm not gonna be able to play Gwent with the Baron. So we're not gonna play Gwent right now. That's just final. Okay.
So long.
Thank you for what you did have here. And let's check world map here real quick. It's not a moving target, so that tells me that this transport probably has been attacked and is, you know, laying in ruins in this one spot here. All right, and we have another merchant over here.
So you're that white guy.
Who could have Redanian? Oh no, we talked to that guy. Okay, never mind. He does not have Redanian herbal. Roach, where are you? Why are you hiding? Stop hiding, Roach. I know you like to hide it behind trees and bushes and under bridges, but now's not the time. All right, let's get up to a little bit of a gallop here. Not a trot. What would you call it? Okay, now we can put it into high gear, Roach. Wild dogs. Alright, we're going to ignore them. And we've got drowners that we're going to ignore as well. Alright. If we can ignore them. I don't think they're going to let us ignore them. Okay. Let's get necrophage oil on the silver sword. And let's get Quen up. And take our wonderful silver sword out, of course. And get Igni ready. Okay, so you guys started this, sort of.
There's another hag. They're
Okay.
favorites.
What did he say was his favorite? Thought he was attacking me. He was reeling from the Igni. Okay. Now, did you guys have anything to do with this transport? What is it? Ah, it's a water hag.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oops, she got me. There we go. And what is that there? Is that... That's a drowner corpse that I didn't kill. I think that's a drowner. Yeah, that is a drowner. Drowner brain, monster heart. Okay, and we've got another drowner coming. We've got many drowners in the area here. All right. Let's loot what we've taken care of so far. Monster eye, monster blood. Monster blood. I'm just afraid if I don't take care of them now, they're going to sneak up behind me and try to take care of me. Water essence, venom extract, water hag tooth. So we are going to take care of those drowners. Drowner brain. What is that? Blood moss. Nice. Don't get that very often. And we've got loot here anyway. Okay, so let's get necrophage oil refreshed. Because you know it's going to run out halfway into the battle here. And what bombs do I? Grape shot, that's fine. Igni! Okay, can we toss a bomb here? No, we have to engage
Show
them
me
first.
what you got.
Alright, there you go. Yeah. I missed! Alright, time to dodge. And Igni ready. Okay, is that all of them? Probably not. Drowner brain, monster saliva. You don't have anything to loot. Oh, there's another one, and another one past him. Monster claw, drowner brain. Let's get Quen refreshed. Start dodging. And get Igni ready. Had to get off that Igni, and he got one in before I could. Alright, so we're going to have to use the Quen bubble action here on any more that are... Let's refresh. Necrophage oil. And get ready with the Quen bubble. Wow, we've got a lot of corpses around here. Do we not? What the heck? Oh, that's... you know what? We're probably getting back to the wild dogs, aren't we? But I think it's worth it because I need to get my health back. After I said I wasn't going to engage. Wow, there is like a ton of dead wild dogs around here. Raw meat. Dog tallow. Raw meat. Genudia petals. Alright, you nasty little things. I need some vitality back. And you're going to provide that for me. I hope. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Try that again. Come on, I'm over here. I know I'm like hidden in the bush, but I think you can still see. Ooh, whoops. Didn't have the stamina for it. Okay, you're not really giving me much back, are you? Alright, let's get regular Quen up. And dodge. And get Igni ready. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to die to wild dogs. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Raw meat. Raw meat. Raw meat. The, oh, is that one more? Beggar tick blossoms. The local herbalists really need to come up with a cure for mange for these poor things. There we go. Dog tallow. I will say, it's kind of nice to be out of the swamp. I mean, not even just for the horror and tragedy. Oh, I'm using my silver sword on these guys when I don't need to, aren't I? Not just for the getting a break from the horror and tragedy that went on in, you know, one particular swamp, but just the sun seems to shine brighter out here. The view off in the distance has got some nice, pretty mountains to it. I mean, it's still Velen, so it's not the, you know, the most scenic. Well, it's scenic, but it's like morbid scenery, I guess. Okay, Dwarven Spirit, Dark Iron Ore, Dwarven Spirit. All right, and we got somebody glowing red here, and we've got also something to loot. Vico Borrow Blade, Mahakaman Steel Sword, magic item, Silver Cotton Empty Bottle, Calcium Equum, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Florins. Why is he glowing red? Plus he's I thought it would be an examine thing, but okay. Highwayman's Notes, Journeyman's Weapon Repair Kit. That's nice. Vial. Hunting Gauntlets, common item. Okay, so let's, before we look at Mr. Glowing Red, let's look at our inventory here. And first of all, let's check out, what do we got here? Alright, it's an interesting sword, but ooh, this has 2 slots. Have I not? Can I? Whoops. I want to compare. Wow, that is like, they're like dead even there, but, oops. Come on now. I was looking at the sword. They are dead. Wow, critical hit damage bonus plus 75%. And it's got 2 empty slots. That is craziness. I've got to repair that and then compare it. I've got armor piercing with this. I just don't have a chance to... Critical hit goes up. Critical hit damage goes up. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? Let's get the weapon repair kit on it. I have to equip it first, don't I? Okay. And now let's repair it. And then we'll do the comparison. Okay, so let's compare. Oh, that didn't... for some reason I thought the damage would go up. Okay, yeah. Now I have to put runestones in it. What runestones do I put in it? Lesser Divana, plus 2% chance to cause bleeding. Adrenaline point gain. I don't really take advantage of that. Armor piercing 10. Chance to cause burning 3%. That's interesting. 2% chance to cause burning. Chance to freeze. Chance to stun. Chance to stagger. I don't want to use my real rare ones with this sword, I don't think. Adrenaline point gain. We don't have anything like sign intensity. Wow. But do I want to use that with this sword? Oh man, because I don't know how long I'm going to be using this sword is my problem. Let's do this one. We'll do attack power, right? And we'll do the lesser Vela's runes, the sign intensity. There we go. So there we go. Nice. We've got a little bit of a boost there. And I like it. Now, do I keep this sword? This is Witcher gear. Oh no, it's a witch hunter's sword. So we can just sell that when we get a chance. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Right, everything pretty much went up. The damage stayed the same. That critical hit damage bonus is craziness. Okay, let me take a moment and save the game here. So now I suppose we can check out the guy who's glowing red. Oh, we didn't read the highwayman notes, or I think that's what it was. Was that, would that be under other? Would that be quest item? What is that? That is his first map. Okay, so it's under other. Highwayman's notes book. Okay, it's a common item. And they say crime doesn't pay. Ha, never heard greater fucking rubbish in my life. Pays like fucking mad. We took so much loot from that old sod that we won't drink it all up in a year's time. Not even if we down Mahakaman's spirit like it's water and chase it with dry white from Beauclair. Some might blather nonsense about the gods punishing us and whatnot, but I'm too old to believe in fairy tales. Well, next stop, Novigrad. We'll sell what we took and live like kings. Well, actually, you'll probably die from drowners attacking you. Maybe deservedly so. Okay, so this must be the guy Florin's sodden note. Okay, let's read that.
Damn it.
Dear Vesey, we couldn't afford to pay for ourselves and Patrick, so we've sent the young lad to you. I know things are tough your way, too, that you've 3 tykes of your own, so know that if I didn't have to, I'd not ask this of you. But here in Velen, well, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Say that again. Please care for Patrick like your own son. We'll come back for him soon as the war's over. 1,000 thanks. Hannah. Or Hannah. Oh, you want to say that? P.S. Patrick's got a sack of coin in his bags, enough to pay his guide, what we agreed on. You shouldn't have to add anything of your own. P.P.S. Patrick's afraid of the dark. If you can, leave a candle burning by his bed. Okay. I think Patrick's about to grow up quick here. Okay, so that was a side quest, which took us away from the side quest. And were there any more corpses? Was there any more treasure? Anything? No, it looks like... Roach, you've been so damn patient here. Why is this guy lighting up on my... I can... Letter from Nilfgaardian's wife. Dilvin, I lost my father and brother in the last Nordling War. Please come back to me, for I'm afraid I'll lose my husband too. And our little Beatrice will lose her father. I know the punishment for desertion, but I also know some men have made it home unscathed. We'll hide at Iffin's farm. You'll wait out the war in peace there. I pray for you every day, Albine. Okay, he didn't quite make it. Yep, nothing but happy stories in Velen. Alright, so I'm gonna say that these drags...
Wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Which way do we follow them? We follow them this way. Yeah, I think they went off Hop Umbles. They went off the road over here, so this is probably the way we should follow them. I thought that was some kind of loot or so. What am I hearing? I'm hearing like Endriga footsteps. They're very distinctive. Or some kind of arachnoid or insectoid or whatever.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Yeah, right. And are they off in that direction? I think so. Okay. Alright, what do we have here?
Leftovers, cuts of meat. Catoblepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Catoblepis? I don't know what that is. Lesser Glyph of Quen. Okay, very nice. Alcohest. Any red mutations kicking around here? That'd be nice. Water. Oh, speaking of which, let's take a moment here. Do I have the ability now to change? Well, let's... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get up here to the tabs. I have one red mutagen that I'm going to swap out there. There we go. So now these skills should be enhanced, right? Arrow deflection and muscle memory. Fast attack damage increased by 15%. And this gives me +5 attack power. All right, I like it. Now, if I had another... What is this? This is Erden, correct? Yeah. If I only have 2 combat skills chosen here. And I do have a point to burn. Strong attack damage increased by 5%. Adrenaline point gain. Lightning reflexes. Time slowed by an additional 15% while aiming the crossbow. Okay. I haven't even gotten really to firing my crossbow here. Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. Okay. I think I like this. Let's acquire ability here. Yes. And now, let's replace Erden here. All right, there we go. Nice. So now we've got some serious combat skills going on. All thanks to a lesser red mutagen that I've been waiting to find for how long now? Or any red mutation. Package for Kira. There we go.
Still intact.
Okay.
Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Did she dupe us again?
Human from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Okay, so we've... Oh my... What do we got here? Got a rot fiend. Alright, Quen up. Do I need... I probably need... Let's get necrophage oil on the silver sword here. And let's get Igni up. Dodge. And get out of there. Alright, what kind of... Monster bone, rot fiend blood. Will there be more of them or no? Where is this poor soul?
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Boy, I've got to get to Skellige or Novigrad or somewhere. Velen is just, it's crushing me. One depressing happenstance after another. Missing merchant's letter. Okay, so let's read this. Volker. We've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all of our stock, we have sold it for 3 times its cost. Our customer wants it all. Wine from Beauclair, everything from Beaujolais Nouveau, or Nouveau. Yes, my French is terrible. And French, what is French? My, I guess Nilfgaardian? What would that be? To the oldest vintages, white, red, rosé, you name it. How did Geralt say this? Catoblepis? Meat, pickled beef, pepper, cinnamon, cloves. I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, however. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Midcops. I know. Dangerous, what with the war and all, but think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that will get you across the Pontar. Then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're there. You'll be fine, Klaus. P.S. We'll split the proceeds 50-50. Oh, yeah. That sounds like a deal, huh? Here, take all this stuff, and I'll sit here at home eating bonbons. And we'll split it 50-50. I guess Volker wasn't the brightest candle on the altar. Is that a legit saying? Did I just make that up? Does that work? Okay, so now we go see Kira, and she is... Where is she? She is outside of, where is she? Was she outside Mid-Cops? Was she outside? She was outside Mid-Cops, right. So do we need to get Roach involved in this? I don't think so. I think we just make a right turn up here. And, what do we got going on over here? Oh, Endriga. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to save the game a moment here. And, we'll get back to fighting these Endrigas after that. Alright, so we need insectoid oil this time on the silver sword. Or is it, I forget what it's called now. Superior beast oil, enhanced insectoid oil. There we go. Is that the first time we've used this? It may be. Not sure. And we need our silver sword out. And we need Quen up. And Igni ready. All right, let's see see how this goes here. Boy, they're all like,
That stench.
like a colony here or a hive or something. They're just all gathered together. It's kind of disturbing. All right, Quen back up. And actually, you know what? Let's do Quen bubble because I'm going to get back up to full health if that's at all possible. They seem to be quite eager to engage. Very nice, thank you. And one more time should do it. All right, there we go. Thank you, boys, or girls, or whatever you are. And Igni. Don't go away so quick. We're not done. I just needed to get my stamina back up so that I could set you on fire again. All right, where are you going? Nice, and I thought there were more of them over here. Yes, there were. Okay. Quen's still up. Yep, Quen just went down. Let's refresh Quen. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Quen up. And he really doesn't want me to choose Igni here. Okay. Get him kind of trapped behind the stump. And missed. Damn it. Nice. Oh, don't have stamina for... There we go. Oh, the big one. Okay, Endrigo Warrior. Ooh, and he's got... Let's get Quen up. He's got some kind of nasty thing that comes out of that tail, doesn't he? Oops, I don't have stamina. I need... Use Igni. There we go. He's a little tougher, is he not? I think he knocked down my Quen. Let's get Quen back up. Okay, ready. Okay, what are you doing? Are you coming after me or not? Alright, that should be all of them. What is that icon there? That is loot. Okay. Let's first loot the corpses. Endriga armor plates. Venom extract, Endriga heart. I suppose you can make armor out of Endriga plates. Yes. Endriga heart, Endriga embryo, Endriga heart, Endriga embryo. Got a corpse over here, past the loot. And where is it? There it is. Lesser blue mutagen. I do prefer red mutagens if you can call ahead and, you know, place your order. Place your mutagen order. Endriga heart, Endriga embryo, Endriga embryo, Endriga heart. All about the red mutagens these days. Yep, now I'm looting corpses. I want to get her non-Endriga corpses, that is. Endriga heart. There is a sign over there. I'm going to save that for later. And we've got another sign over there, and we've got... this is just harvesting stuff. Just harvesting stuff, I say, disparagingly. Water. Okay. Harvesting items are critical to a witcher. How can I scoff at them? Smoking pipe. Now I can scoff at smoking pipes. That I'm allowed to do. Ruby dust. Lesser Dashbog runestone. Axeman's trousers. Really. Enhanced draconid oil. Saddle. Still don't have the saddlebags though, do I? Wolf's liver and linen. Okay. Strabog runestone. And it's not a lesser. It's a straight up Strabog runestone. Okay, let's look at... Blossom. Let's look at what the Strabog runestone, the regular one, does. That's a Velis runestone, a lesser Velis runestone, Perun runestone, Dashbog runestone. Where the heck is the thing? Strabog runestone. 3% chance to stagger. Okay. Now, let's look at the manuscript that I got. And that was, I'm already forgetting, talk about short-term memory here. What was the manuscript? It was for... It's going to be here. Yeah, and it's going to be marked as unread. No, yes. No, it's going to... It's right. We want to go to alchemy. It's... Enhanced draconid oil. Blue mutagen we can make. And then we could probably make another greater blue mutagen. Do we want to do, do we need to do that? I guess at some point we do need to do that. Yeah, all this stuff requires white gall, which requires Redanian herbal, which requires me finding it finally. Let's go down to, we want to go to oils. Enhance, what am I missing? I'm missing pear fat again, and a cockatrice stomach. Boy, that's going to be a tough one to get, isn't it? Okay, and enhanced hybrid oil, we're missing, and right, an Aranea eye, whatever that is, if I ever encounter something like that. Chort lure, and this is part of quests, and I can make it because I've got what now? Fiend dung. I guess we better make it, huh? Before I use up the fiend dung for something else, and turns out that my short quest is short shrifted. You know what I'm saying there. Okay, let's craft that. Okay. And what was the other? Just out of curiosity, crow's eye. Okay, that's, I find that all over the place. Alright, was that everything around here that I wanted to do? Can we now go back to see Kira, who is where again? She is off to the right. So let's kind of cut through the woods here, and if we're going to do that, we can always do a little harvesting on the way, right? There's no harm in that. If you're cutting through the woods, you harvest. That's just what you do as a wit. Oh boy. Bandits. Yes. Do we want to engage? Fools, parsley. They look like they want to engage. So, oh, we want to try out our new steel sword. Of course we want to engage. So let's get Hangman's Venom on our brilliant new steel weapon. And they're on horses, so I'm at a disadvantage here. Let's get Gwen up and get Igni ready. All right.
Oh, you're fucked.
If you say so. Well, I think it would be you who's fucked. Because you are no longer breathing. All right. Too easy. Where'd the other guy go? He's gonna run away when his buddies are...
howling.
Okay, come on now. Really? Alright, follow me back to your buddies, because I don't want to lose their loot. That's what this is all about, of course. Alright. I'm actually thinking there was a fourth one, but he might be too far away by now. Hard leather, small blackjack. And some Han fiber. I think I can put my sword away. I don't think that other bandit's gonna come galloping back. Leather straps, blunt axe. The loot is kinda... For hide meat and mace. The loot is kinda disappointing, you know? But whatever. Alright, let's get some beggar tick blossoms here. And... oh, here he comes. Okay, he found me. Oh, got me. One of them finally got me. Okay, can I loot him while he's still on fire? Apparently yes. Dwarven Spirit and Blunt Axe. Okay, as I was saying... where did I park Roach? I don't think I really need Roach, but... because it's pretty close. And it's been a while since I harvested. And with all the depressing events that have been going on, I think I just need some mind-numbing harvesting to take my mind off of all the other depressing crap. Only arrow. It's a good enough excuse. It's a good it's as good an excuse as I can come up with at the moment, anyway, to rationalize and justify my harvesting habit. I haven't done this in a while. Come on now. Can't be any complaints from all three of my Witcher series viewers. This hasn't happened in a long time. You know, sometimes when you get depressed, you binge on your old bad habits, you know, it just happens. Okay, Kira. Here we go. Are you outside or are you inside? Because if you're outside, I can't plunder your garden again. Or I suppose I can, but no, I won't take your loot. You know, things have been so depressing that I'm almost actually looking forward to her condescension and her patronizing tones. That's how bad things have gotten. You would think things have to look up from here. You know? Okay, Kara, I've got your... Are you going to have another quest for me? Are you going to send me off on another side quest? Because, not for nothing, but I've got two other women waiting on me. Yennefer and... What are you doing? Scratching your butt? Yennefer and Ciri are waiting for me. Now you're adjusting your non-existent bra.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Do you know what I've been through, Kira? Can you just for once not be patronizing? Got the substances you wanted.
Got those substances you wanted.
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
I have to... So, what does this mean? Like, maybe some other time I'll wait a bit? Or I can come back and then I've waited? Alright, fine, I'll wait.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Okay.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became Vin
That goes for Roach as well. Now, wait a second. Yeah, what happened to... There were 3 mice. But
Changed mice into horses. 3rd level transfiguration. I'm impressed. But I still don't get it.
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace
Zoogle.
pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind 1 slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for 1 magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
You could lower your expectations and just go get a local chap. Might be missing a few teeth, but Geralt's got a lot of scars, so what's the difference? I'm a witcher, not a gigolo. Will this be my... Will I finally be free of her nagging clutches if I just... Let's just do this, with pleasure.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Oh, I knew
Gotta
it.
transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Geralt probably needs a bath here. And probably so do you. No, okay. Does it matter? Fine.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Goofy
Then hold on
apparel.
tight. Gavella Glan.
Alright, how silly is this going to
So,
look?
what do you think?
Oh, I'm back to the Emperor's noob
It's
clothes.
just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
She's
Well, off we
still
go.
condescending.
Dinner's waiting.
Still,
Last one there does the dishes.
I should have said no.
Giddy up.
Okay, so I'm following her, right? And Roach is going to be so jealous here. Okay, I thought I was following you. What are we going to... Are we going to gallop, or are we going to saunter there? Okay. Am I supposed to try to beat her there, or no? Because I'm
Whoa,
following...
Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Alright, don't run over the locals.
Try to catch me.
And if you are luring me into some kind of trap, woman, this is not going to end well for you. Am I supposed to race her, or what am I... Because I don't know where I'm going. Does she... Okay, there's a yellow... I'm supposed to race... Now, why did I stop? Yeah, there's a yellow line for where I'm supposed to go. Right? Oh, my horse is just a... It's not in shape, to say the least. Alright, she beat me. If I had Roach, you'd be in a lot of trouble in that race. Now, are these all an illusion,
Thought you were a
or...
better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
It was worth the trouble. Haven't I been sappy enough with her? You could have told me.
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
So we celebrating. So I guess we're celebrating our finances improving. So how are our finances
How, if you
improving?
don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've two options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct?
Well, except for
Happened
Anna
on that
Stringer.
island. Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy the workshop, if that's what you're asking. Why do you even care? Thought we came here to make love. Well, I didn't destroy the workshop, so...
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Don't have to ask me twice. Not in the mood. Sorry, there's someone else. Is Geralt a one sorceress man? I don't think he is. So.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
What is this?
2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, want to play hide and seek? Why not?
It's the Nilfgaardian clothes that's just got me chuckling. I can't believe he's back in there. Is that not the set of clothes that I chose in... Where was it again? It was the Foltest's castle or manor, right? Alright, so I guess I'm trying to... Oh my... What's that? That's wolves in the background. I'm looking for Kira. We've got a clue. Okay. Now I think I know what's going
Guess
on.
we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek.
Okay. Is it wrong of me to harvest? Now. You know you have a problem when you're harvesting now. Okay, we've got more lovely little picnics set up here.
Found me. Congratulations.
So she was wearing a brassiere the whole time.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
Is this going to get back to Yennefer? Probably is, isn't it? Something tells me that
Know what they
sorceresses
call that constellation in Zerrikania?
kind of share this information.
Dragon something, I bet.
No. It has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Navir.
Okay, did she just like put me to sleep or something? If this ends up with Geralt waking up without his kidneys or something.
Kira, where?
Now, why did she need to do
Put me to
that?
sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fikyle, the tower.
Oh, I do have my sword. I don't have my boots, though. What did she do? Steal my boots? For the advancement of learning. Is that what I was advancing there?